All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So we have some breaking Jets news that just came out not too long ago here, just a couple minutes ago. Ian Rapoport from the NFL Network is reporting that Mike White could not only just be missing this game against the Detroit Lions, which kicks off here in a couple hours, but also next week on a short week against the Jacksonville Jaguars, Thursday Night Football. I felt like this news doesn't really come as a major shocker. Rapoport actually went on to say that from what he's hearing, it's multiple rib fractures. So, whenever you're dealing with a situation like that, you don't want to roll a guy out there, force a guy out there to go play. And I feel like everybody kind of had this thought in the back of their mind, like, hey, you know what? Yes, Mike White is going to be missing this Lions game, but the Jets are on a short week. And there's probably pretty good chance that Mike White could be missing that game as well. So, it's tough. I think really what it boils down to is Zach Wilson, right? Zach Wilson, Mike LaFleur, can they get this offense rolling? Nobody's asking them to score 35, 40 points a game. Nobody's asking Zach Wilson to throw for 4 touchdowns, 300 yards, 250 yards. I think if we look at this Jets team, it doesn't matter if you're a Jet fan or not. Even if you hate the Jets, you have to admit, this is a good football team. They have the weapons. They have the running backs. They have the tight ends. They have the defense. You look at what this team has done in the second halves, in the second half of games, the ability to come back. You look at what this team has done on the road in Denver, in Pittsburgh, in Lambeau. It's a tough thing, right? This Jets team, I think people can objectively say, is really good. But it comes down to the quarterback position. When this Jets team has zero quarterback production, and of course you can make the same argument for, every team that doesn't have quarterback production, but when the QB is not producing, they don't look good. They don't look, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty obvious here, but when you have your quarterback out there throwing multiple INTs, tons of incompletions, it just looks slow. It looks stagnant. It looks just disconnected from everything else. It's just really hard to watch, and that kills the team. That's the head of the snake, the quarterback position here. So if Zach Wilson could just go out there, hold down the fort, manage the game, distribute, be the point guard, really feed the playmakers the football. Elijah Moore, Bam Knight really came onto the scene. Garrett Wilson stepping up and rely on this defense. This defense will win you games. This defense is a playoff defense. So for me, just go out there, manage. Don't try to do too much. Don't try to overthink and overanalyze and stress out and get all anxious and everything like that. Of course, it's a lot easier said than done. I get that completely. But at the end of the day, Zach Wilson has the physical traits to get the job done. He was the 2nd overall pick. It's the 2nd year in the same system, and he's coming off a 3-week break, pretty much, because it's not like he was hurt. It's a 3-week break in the middle of the season. I'm expecting, some competent football here. So Mike White could be out today, or is out today, going to be out, maybe going to be out next week. We'll see how it all plays out. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, go Jets.